Hello YouTube and welcome everyone. My name is Rimin42 and this is my very first video ever on how to make the safest Necromancer for hardcore Diablo. So here's my beautiful scaly boy. We just made it through the main campaign on World 2 and it went very well, and I'm going to show you the skills that I've been using. It's kind of a typical Blood Necromancer with the additional flavor of summons in it. So you run Hemorrhage, Enhanced, and then Acolytes for the extra attack speed. Then you have Bloodlance for single target damage, and you have Blood Surge for AoE damage, also the Paranormal Blood Surge. Then you have Blood Mist, you only put 1 point there for Enhanced Blood Mist. You have your Skellies upgraded there a little bit. Close damage, Mace Skellies, you need all the passives here. And then you need Blood Wave, and in the end, of course, Ratma's Vigor. The whole point of the build is that you never run out of sustain, and you never run out of CC, you never run out of a safe option to get out of combat if you need, and you just provide so much control over the battlefield that they're just never going to overwhelm you ideally. At least that's what happened for me so far. For legendaries, I have a full legendary build, although they are not best in slot, but during the campaign you make use of what you get. So I have the CC removal on my helmet, I have the immunity bubble on my chest, extra 2 skellies on my gloves, life from close enemies, some move speed, and extra overwhelm damage. And now this is the key here, the Blood Surge goes off twice. You can get it very early from Dry Steps in one of the dungeons. You have to check it out which one it is. It is an absolutely essential part of the build from the early on. Then you have Blood Orbs grant you Essence. Blood Wave goes with 2 additional waves, which is again provides a ton of CC. You can regain control over the battlefield very quickly with this ultimate ability. And then you do the Bloodlance damage upgrade. Book of the Death, I sacrifice the Blood Golem for extra health. The Skeleton Mages, I run the Cold ones. There is also a really good legendary that gets the Cold Mages to extra damage and extra chance to freeze them. I'm running the Cold Mages because they provide additional CC, and I like when they just freeze during battle the enemies, and I can just Blood Surge them to pieces. But also, the Bone Mages are really good because they give you additional 45 and they die on their own accord. Although it makes you a bit more focused on the Skellies because they can die off already quite easily, and the Bone Mages just keeps having to be reanimated all the time. And I use the Reaper for the sole purpose that when it's a boss fight and there are no adds to be summoned, the Reapers provide you with corpses that you can reanimate your army. And now I'm gonna straight away jump into a little bit of gameplay where I can show you my rotation. And that should be enough to set you up for even World Tier 2 to get through a blind run in Diablo 4 with the Necromancer. As I said, it's very easy, it's very straightforward. It's not gonna do any crazy flashy damages and like speed running, but it is a simple enough build to get anyone through the first 50 levels at least. So you're going in, Blood Surge twice. Some additional tips that I would like to give for hardcore is to keybind the Scroll of Escape onto your wheel, which gets you out of any instant immediately, and it works very well when you turn yourself into a Blood Mist. So when the battle goes completely out of control, you just get the scroll, turn into the mist, and you're out, you're good. Now here you go, my Skellies are going in. Bosses that do damage like this, your skeletons are very vulnerable to it, but it's not too bad. You're stacking up your auto attack, you're getting your essence, and then you're using Bloodlance in this case because it was a single target fight. You resummon your skeletons, they are already a bit ahead of you. Blood Surge, autos. As I said, very simple, very safe. I just started out on the new world, so all the enemies are way ahead of me in level. They are all 2 levels ahead of me. but it doesn't really matter because I can just stay very safe in the back lines, auto, bloodlines, and we're just clearing one room after another. My philosophy for my hardcore run was just no risk, taking it easy, chilling in the back lines, and just being alive, because that's the most important. Bloodlands, resummon, buff them, and you're good to go. That's literally 90% of your game plan. As I said, not the most exciting builds of all time, but it keeps you going and it gets you to understand your class, and if you want to experiment later on, it's a really good build. Oh, there we go. They're jumping in, I'm backing out a bit. Rest by skellies, they take on the aggro, perfect. They keep the rest busy, I nuke them. He's down. Easy peasy. There we go. I hope this was enough demonstration. This goes on like this for the rest of the dungeon. I hope you guys like it. I have a Twitch and this is my YouTube where I will try to upload some content regularly. I've been really enjoying the uploads so far. If you want to check that my Necro is still alive by the time you find this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and all the cheesy stuff that people say on YouTube to get you coming back to their videos. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This was Ribbon42. Yeah, that's me. And I hope to see you guys again. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. Bye for now. Thanks.